Yo, I had to start. As soon as I started, man, George wanted to come in the room. You know what I'm saying? So I had to let him in right quick. What up, man? Is we live? Can y'all hear me, man? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? What's going on? This is your man, Big Brandon Carter. Yo, yesterday I was hanging out with the big homie, Elliot Holst, man. I was hanging out yesterday, man. He posted a picture of us on his Instagram. I reposted it. We was hanging out. He gave me one of these strength camp bands. So I have to keep it next to my other band that says "Get Money." You know what I'm saying? That's something else I believe in. You know what I'm saying? That's another axiom that I adhere to. But yeah, man, he's a cool dude, man. We was chilling, we smoked cigars. We wasn't doing like a video or nothing like that. We were just hanging out. Like he was in upstate and headed to Long Island. And I was like, yo, I'm in Queens, man. You know, just holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was telling me this, that he was going to Long Island. And I was like, yo, yeah, just holler at me if you get a chance. You know, and he's like, cool. And we went, hung out, smoked a cigar. While his wife went to the mall. And then she came after, you know, while we smoking second cigars. And we were just hanging out, man. She's real cool, too, man. Real cool person. Hopefully I get down there to one of his open gyms sooner or later. You know, probably when it gets cold in New York. You know, I'll probably head out to Florida for a minute because I gotta holler at my man, the Bar Stars too, out there, the Florida Bar Stars. So you know what's up. But anyway, man, let's get into these questions, man. Let's get into these motherfucking questions. Yo, how do you feel about 5-6-5 training for building muscle and strength? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Those parameters are. Sorry, it's a motherfucking cat. Yo, those are good parameters for they work well when you're trying to build muscle and strength at the same time. Yo, I think it's good. I think it's good. I really like what I've been doing lately is trying to do 4 sets of 6. That's what I've been doing. Like it's more hypertrophy based than it is strength, but it's still like for me I have to have a heavy enough load in order to build muscle. That's me. You might respond better to sets of 12. You guys, like all things. It's all fucking hypothetical until you experience it in your own life. Like everything I say to you, everything I'm saying right now, it's hypothetical until you experience it in your own life. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, when I smoke weed, I get mellow. I know other people, they smoke and they get hype and they start running around pacing. You know, like I can't do that. That's why I don't smoke weed, because I guess it makes me too mellow. You know, you ain't never seen a mellow T-Rex. You never seen a mellow fucking predator. But if it made me hype, I'd probably enjoy it more. So like what I say that to say, everybody's gonna respond different to different stimuli. So you got to see what works best for you, man. Try it out for a little bit, man. It definitely won't hurt, you know. What up? What up? What up? How many pounds should I expect to gain monthly if I'm hitting my macros? All right, man. Let's assume you're just doing everything right. You know, if you're hitting your macros, I want to believe that means that you're weighing all your food at home, and you're fucking you know, you're not eating out. You know, none of that shit. Because you're not really tracking your macros if you're like eating out, unless you're preparing everything at home, weighing the shit and putting it in Tupperware and riding around the city with a fucking cooler full of food. That's what the bodybuilders do. That's people who win awards on stages, win trophies. That's what they do. If you think the motherfucker at Chipotle his burrito is accurate macros, yeah, he's not weighing that rice. He's just slapping that shit on the fucking tray. You know what I'm saying? Wrapping that shit up and then doing it again. You know, he's not weighing that shit. It's not accurate. You're guessing. So that aside, let's say you're doing everything right. I think if you're natural, like, if you're just starting out, 2 pounds a month is good, man. 2 pounds a month is good. Like, it's hard for me to get 1 pound a month because I've been working out for so long. Like that video I had where I said I showed you I gained 10 pounds of muscles. It was over the course of a year, or just 12 months in a year, so it was less than a pound each month. That's what I was gaining. But I stayed lean too. So, but you know, go for the long haul. You know, think about what you can do per year instead of per month, because then you can get discouraged. If you think long term, like how big can I get this year? Now, that can be significant, man. You know, that can be. You should be able to gain 10, 20 pounds. If you're just starting out, you should be able to gain 10 to 20 pounds this year. You know, any year. Not any year, but like for me to gain 20 pounds in a year, that's just not gonna happen. But like I can probably gain 10 in a year for real muscle, maybe. I'm rambling right now. Let's get to the next one. Yo, am I gonna collab with Elliot? We talked about it briefly, but that's not what we was really talking about. We were just kind of just chilling, man. Like, you know, it's like we were just chilling because it's weird, man. Like this YouTube shit, it's like this pseudo celebrity status that we've achieved, and even him at a large degree. It's like it's weird, man. Like it's weird shit that comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that you can't, no one else, right? How many other people can relate to that shit? Like, or even you talk to somebody about it or intelligently? You know, like from experience. So like, I think we both just appreciated having somebody who understood the shit we were going through, as far as all that stuff was concerned. You know, the good stuff and the bad stuff. You know, like, you know, just. It was more like that. We were just hanging out, man. It wasn't really about, yo, let me do a video with you. You know, that's what like people hit me up with. Let's do a video together. Let's do a video together. Let's do a video together. And I'm just like, I mean, yeah, it's fine. You know, that's cool. But then I always get the feeling like they're just they want to like use me for my influence. And there's nothing wrong with that. I get it, you know. But that's not the kind of relationship we were trying to build, you know. It wasn't based on that, you know. It was just one of mutual respect. Hold on, let me refresh this page. I find you and Frank Yang two of the most intelligent people on YouTube. Thanks, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm about to fuck up your whole shit because I'm about to sound ignorant. I don't know who Frank Yang is. I don't. I'm gonna check after this to see who it is. But yeah, I don't watch YouTube videos looking for bodybuilding advice. But I appreciate that, man. And the fact that you mentioned me and him in the same sentence, man, I mean I'm gonna fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna see what he's on, man. Thanks for the shout out. You said in another video that teens can get away with doing anything in fitness. How is that a true statement? I don't really know exactly what. I don't know if that's a misquote. I don't remember saying that, but or what you mean by that. But what I mean, what I think I would have meant if I really said that is when you're young, man, you're full of testosterone, and your body just repairs quick. Being younger is different, man. Take it from me, man. 30, I'm over 30 now, and like you just heal a lot differently. Like you can just, yo, man. Like I've seen kids, man, like just not know what the fuck they were doing, just lifting weights, and really, I not know what they're doing, just going there and lifting weights, not following any kind of routine, no kind of parameters, eating whatever they wanted, and they make gains. Like I see children do that all the time, right? Because when you're that young, the body adapts. Like you said that with an exclamation mark, as if what I just said was crazy. Yeah, man, kids' bodies adapt a lot better than an old person's body, right? That's why when you watch female gymnasts, they're all fucking kids, they're all teenagers. Or that's why like it's easier to, even your mind is different. Your mind is more has more plasticity when you're younger, right? That's why it's easier to learn languages. To learn multiple languages when you're younger. It's easier to learn instruments when you're younger. Yeah, sounds like something I did say. That's what I meant. That shit. Come up in here challenging me. Fuck wrong with you? All I have is dumbbells, a bench, pull-up bars. Do you have any suggestions on exercises? I mean, that's all you need, man. That's all you need, right? In my crib, in my house, like I haven't gone to the gym almost at all this summer. I just did like calisthenics in the park, or like in my gym at home. Like I show you, if you see I have another video of my home gym. You can see, man. I got dumbbells that go up to 200 pounds and a bench, pull-ups, pull-up bars. I have some gymnastic rings and some other suspension trainers. I got a bunch of shit, you know, that I've accumulated throughout the years. Yeah, man. I mean, that's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. Like everything else is, you know, everything you can. You don't need a bunch of fancy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a bunch of fancy shit. Don't let anybody tell you need a bunch of fancy shit. I'm severely insulin resistant with chronic fatigue syndrome for 7 years, bedridden. I want to get my health back this year and exercise. Yo, man, like honestly, like it sounds like you have a medical condition, and I'm not qualified to give medical advice. Like my heart goes out to you, and I hope you can get past this. You know, like yeah, I believe you can. You know, like you can, but you need to see a professional. Like you can't like just ask. You know, I'm just some fucking guy. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just some fucking guy. You know, I wish I could help you more, but I really the best advice I can give you is to seek a professional. Is go see a professional. Somebody see a specialist. Somebody who's specialist in chronic fatigue or you know, fuck. I would yeah. I mean insulin. Yeah, man. Yeah, you need to see a specialist. I don't even want to start hypothesizing about what could make you, what could improve your condition or what could. Does protein powder help me show abs? Any tips for lower abs? I mean, protein powder is just an easy way to get protein. That's it. It's nothing magical about the powder within itself. It's just a convenient way to get protein. It's like you can get the protein from real food. It's like it's not going to do anything specifically for your abs. Like it sounds like, especially your lower abs, it sounds like you're trying to get abs, right? And you say they won't show, and you said your lower abs specifically, you want to address that. It sounds like you're just not as thin as you need to be. You're just not, your body fat's not as low. And men in particular, we struggle with that region because we have more fat cells there. Women have more fat cells in their thighs and anus, and we have more fat cells in our stomach belly region. You know, so and it's just it's more of a gender thing. So like you can be thin and still have a little pouch right there, a little Bart Simpson tummy, right? But because you're not thin enough, right? Because that's where men have a large amount of fat cells in that region. So even when you get thin everywhere, that's going to be the last part to go. So you get a little thinner, and then your abs will show. Like when I'm bulking and I start getting a little less lean, I like to be my lower abs are the first things to go away. Why? Because men have additional fat cells in that region. So you just need to get more cut. I give you the best tip. Best tip I can give you is to click that link below. And my finger look big as hell. Yo, click that link below and get my ebook, Ultimate Cuts, 7 Secrets to Burn Fat Fast as Hell. It's only 99 cents, but it's the best 99 cents you'll ever spend. All right, what's next, man? Why don't we see Lorraine in any more videos, man? Because Lorraine hates me. It just be tripping. It just be tripping, man. Alright, let me refresh the page. What you see me looking over here is because I'm casting. I'm live casting from this computer, from the iMac, but I'm reading the comments off my Toshiba Chromebook. It just makes things a little easier, you know, help with the workflow. I have several computers in this house because fucking maniac. How long have you been working out? Since I was about 16 years old, so we're about going on year 16. But it doesn't take that long, you know, like it doesn't take like that long. You know what I'm saying? Like initially I didn't know what I was doing. And I had to scale back and start studying a lot. And I had to read like a ton of books. I had to get certified, and then training people, finding out what would work. You know, it's just something that always interests me. So like, it doesn't take long to get in this good a shape as me. You know, it's just more knowing what you're doing from the onset. Like I wasted years fucking around a little. I mean, I still made some gains because, like I said, I was a fucking kid, and you can still make gains, but I think it would have been more, uh, it would have been enhanced by better knowledge. And that's why I started this YouTube page. And actually, just I wanted to add to that, help out if I could. I wanted to contribute because I had there was no YouTube when I was 16. You know, the coolest website was AOL.com, Prodigy. Not making much progress on philosophies of 5. And you got a solution? Yeah, man, try something else. Everybody's gonna respond differently. If what you're doing is not working, then try something else. And it just goes like that. I mean, you know, and it might not be the plan that's not working. So honestly, it might be the practitioner. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the practice. It might be the practitioner. Like, and I don't mean to come at you like that. But if you have to track everything, you gotta you track everything you eat, everything you do, how much. I mean, every workout you do, every set of every rep of every set. I'm sorry, everything you put in your mouth, pause, all your water intake, how much you sleep, and then you'll see what you're doing week to week. And then if you're not making progress, well, you can check. All right, well, I'm training right, I'm eating right. Oh, I'm not sleeping enough. Maybe it's that, right? Maybe it's that. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe. Or maybe I'm sleeping enough. I'm working out. I'm doing 5, 6, and 5. That's working. Oh, but I'm not eating like I should, right? It could be anything. It could be a number of things. But if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. You can't manage it. What gets measured gets managed. What gets measured gets managed. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And that's not me talking. That's from business legend Peter Drucker. That's one of his sayings. If you can't measure, what gets measured gets managed, and if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. So you need to measure. You need to take everything into account. It might not just be the workout. It might be you. But if you are doing everything right, you know, you're sleeping 8 to 9 hours a night. You're getting your adequate amount of food. You're getting enough water. Then perhaps you need to try different parameters. You know, maybe you try 4 sets of 8, or 4 sets of 6, or 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 12, 4 sets of 12. I mean, fuck around, you know, and fuck around with eat something for a few months, and see if you benefit from it or not. You know, that's the only way to tell. We're all different. We're all unique little snowflakes. How can I control my dick? Here's the thing, man. Your dick is conspiring against you on a consistent basis. Your dick does not have your best interests in mind, all right? It's trying to lead you astray. It's trying to keep you off the path, you know what I'm saying? It's trying to divert. It's setting up diversions, you know? It's trying to fuck you over at all costs. And the reason that is, it's not so much your dick, it's your brain. And it's not so much your brain, it's your limbic system, the certain portion of your brain called the limbic system, or the reptilian brain. It's a part of the brain that controls it controls the parts of the body that are non-voluntary. You know what I'm saying? Like such as breathing, you know, or that's why you don't have to breathe on your own. You have to think about breathing unless you want to, right? You don't have to think. You can breathe. You'll breathe on your own, right? You don't have to fucking manage each and every breath you ever take because the limbic, the reptilian brain, is in charge of that. So it keeps your heart beating. All right. It keeps it. If you're overheating, it causes you to sweat. It causes you to secrete a perspiration in order to cool your body down. Like it handles all the involuntary stuff, and it also makes you want to fuck, right? Because it handles like that's part of it. Like everything that's like things that are more nature than nurture, things that are just automatic human nature things. That's part of your brain is responsible for that, right? And your brain doesn't want you. Your brain only cares about survival, all right? And humans have to fuck each other to survive, all right? Your brain only cares about survival. It doesn't want you to thrive. Your brain doesn't want you to thrive. It only wants you to survive, right? That's why when you get tired, it's like you're low carbon. Let's say you're low carbon, and what happens is your brain uses about 20% of the glycogen in your whole body. That's an enormous amount for such a small organ. Well, it's not small organ, but for an organ that size, it's an enormous amount. You use 20% of all the glycogen in your body. So like when you're dieting, low carbon, your brain's like, nuh-uh, fuck that. Fuck what you talking about, son. I want some motherfucking candy, right? Because it knows that sweet things, is gonna will replenish your glycogen reserves with the quickness. So where it knows that it'll replenish your glycogen reserves rapidly if you eat something sweet, right? So it makes you crave candy when you're low carbon or when you're dieting at all. But like that's only because it's only concerned with its own survival. You have to use a different part of your brain, all right, called the frontal lobe, man, the neocortex. You have to use the neocortex. That's the part of the brain that separates us from the motherfucking animals. All right, that's what allows. That's the part of the brain that's responsible for language and decision making. You know, that's why human beings run the earth, right? Because of that part of the brain. It's not the opposable thumbs like some have hypothesized. Because if that were the case, monkeys have 4 opposable thumbs. Man, they'd be running shit. It's the neocortex. All right, and that part of your brain, you have to tell it to override your reptilian brain. You know what I'm saying? And say, listen, motherfucker, I know you want to fuck all these bitches, but I'm in charge. That's not the best thing. That's not the best thing for us to thrive, right? It may help survive our lineage, our genes, might pass our genes down if we have sex with a bunch of people, but it's not going to help you thrive. You know, you got to stay focused, man. You got to stay focused on the goal, man. These hoes knock you off your motherfucking goal, man. They'll fuck up your time and your money, man. They'll fuck up your time, your money, your life, your emotional. There's one part, you ever seen the movie Belly with Nas and DMX? Nas was saying something about, yeah, man, but Keisha told me I should, and he's like, DMX was like, hey, you listening to a bitch, nigga? Bitches will fuck your whole shit up. And that's what you, that's your neocortex saying bitches will fuck your whole shit up. Yo, man, that's how you control it. You got to strengthen your neocortex, because if you let your reptilian brain be in charge of everything, then you're just a fucking, you're no better than a fucking monkey. You're just a motherfucking monkey. Be human. That was too much. I answered that. Took too long on that question. Do you do cardio with intermittent fasting? Hell yeah. Hit cardio. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I, man? I don't get it. I don't even understand that question, bro. Charles. It's all about, I mean, you don't need to do cardio to lose weight. All you need to do to burn fat. You don't need to do intermittent fasting. You don't need to do cardio. You don't need to do low carbs. It's all of these things are just a tactic to help you get in a caloric deficit. That's what you need to do. Get in a caloric deficit. And those are just tactics to help you get into a caloric deficit or to increase the caloric deficit. You feel me? Hey, man, I answered that muscle. How much muscle can you build in a year, man? You ain't paying attention? Rewind this shit. How much does it take for the first muscle up, Ivan? It depends on the person. It depends on your strength level. Depends on, and like if you have somebody to teach you, like if you don't have somebody to teach you, man, like it might take you a minute, like to get the technique. Because you might be strong enough and it still don't have the technique down, right? It's a lot of it is technique, and then so it depends on those factors. It's not really a question I can answer. Sorry, bro. Can we see a cheat day video? Yeah, man. Yup. You'll probably get that soon. It's in the queue. It's in the queue. It's coming in the next few days. Cheat day video coming in the next few days. I filmed it, edited it, it's ready to go. It's coming in the next few days. Can you do a pistol squat? Yeah. Yeah. Can I do it well? No. I'm a little wobbly. You know, I gotta work on I'm better balancing on my hands. Like when I do handstands and stuff, then I did a clapping handstand push-ups the other day. You know what I'm saying? But balancing on my legs, I'm gonna do that. When are you gonna make a cutting video? Soon. I'm starting to cut now. Like I'm about to start a cut for like a week or two. A week or two, I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna start it. How can I keep a long distance relationship? I mean, honestly, I would say don't, because women are fucking everywhere, bro. They're everywhere. You may think she's special, but there's more than us. You don't have to put yourself through. You don't have to subject yourself to that. Do this. But if you find someone special and you want to do it, I mean, I've done it. I've done it, and I'm glad I did it. But unless you're gonna marry this person, unless you're confident you're gonna marry this person, fuck it. Fuck it, don't. I wish I could give you better advice. I mean, I gotta communicate. If what I was do, I would say communicate as much as you can. It's a lot easier now. Get WhatsApp. If you're in different countries, WhatsApp on the phone. Y'all can talk all fucking day on WhatsApp. What the fuck else? And make sure you see each other, man. Try to see each other as often as you can. Take turns visiting each other. It helps. It's 5 sets of 5. You guys really care about this shit, right? On the compound movement. What? Yo, Rock and Rage. I don't want to read your question, but it sounds like it could work. It's fine. But you have to do what's gonna work best for you, bro. Like I can't tell you what's gonna work best for you. I mean, with your plan, I think it's a solid plan, man. Stick to it for a few months, man. See what happens. You know what I'm saying? And if it doesn't work, then try something else. Honestly, like that's the best advice I can give you, man. It's called personal training because it's personal. You got to see if it's gonna work for you, bro. Yo, BBC, how do I convey a very Christian girl to give up her virginity? It's a real question. Um, Look, man, Jesus is a cock blocker, man. He's gonna go down in history. I know he died for our sins, man, but he's cock blocking. I shouldn't have said that, man. I should have said I'm getting trouble. Listen, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, Christians. I'm not any religion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not any religion. I'm non-denomination. You know what I'm saying? I have no. I don't align myself with any religion. So I mean, yo, man, listen, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? There's girls everywhere. Like, don't be stressing over one chick, man. That's how you get your whole shit. That's the real thing. Let her do her thing, man. Don't impose. Listen, let her be a good Christian, right? Just like I would never try to convince a Christian to be atheist. You know what I'm saying? Respect my atheism, and I'll respect your Christianity. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be a happy Christian. Do your thing. And you should just let her be a happy Christian. You know what I'm saying? And respect her Christianity, man. For real, honestly. I was just joking with all the other shit earlier. Like, respect her Christianity, man. Don't try to fuck her shit up, because she's gonna have mental. That's gonna fuck with her mentally. Because if you do get it, if you do get her to have sex with you, and you convince her or whatever, she's gonna regret it. I mean, not regret it, but she's gonna feel something. It's more trouble than it's worth, both to get it and what's gonna come after it. And you're gonna do whatever you want to do. Just remember, I said that. If you go forward with your plans, yo, man, let her be a good Christian, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let her be a good Christian. Don't try to impose your belief system on her. There's girls everywhere. You fucking up if you tripping off one chick. You know what I'm saying? You think she's on the motherfucking live stream asking her YouTube guru how to have sex with you? Hell no, man. She praying to the Almighty. She's like a good Christian girl. Look, man. Let her do her thing. Move on. You should if you only trying to fuck one chick, you fucking up anyway. Cause man, your whole how do I put this? You putting too much energy in one girl, man. You putting pussy on a pedestal. Don't put the pussy on a pedestal, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't put the pussy on a pedestal. And you do that, and if you know, I mean, if you're in a relationship like I am, then one girl is fine, you know. But you're saying you just out here running wild, man, you need to be with more. You need to be trying to get with more than one, or having some around you. Like if you just have one, you all fucked up in the game, man. You trying to fuck with her religion. Do you believe in the perfect partner, like perfect partner with no flaws? No. I believe that for people to be together, they have to enjoy one another's company, and it has to be a level of compromise with the men. And you can see what's perfect for you, and it still might not be perfect, but here's the thing, man. Especially for women, man. I think they all crazy. So you find the one that's least crazy and most attractive and least crazy, right? Marry her, man. Take her off the market. You find a girl you're attracted to who ain't crazy, take her off the market, man. She's one of the rarest roses. She's one of the rarest roses. Make a self-development channel. I've been thinking about it, man, because you know, the self-development gurus don't have as much swag, for lack of a better term, swag. How would you go about tracking jump rope for cardio? Duration, amount of skips, any tips? You know what I do, man? I do it I do duration. I track it by duration, and I like to do like hit cardio stuff. So I'll jump rope for like a minute, and then rest for like 30 seconds, then jump rope for a minute, and rest for 30 seconds. You repeat that fucking 10 to 15 times. That's all you need to do. If you can make it 15 times, that's fucking beast. Brandon, is running a good way to burn fat in the lower part of your body? You can't burn fat in one spot. All right. If you have, like I said before, if you have lower abs fat, you have fat in your lower abs, lower belly. If that's the part, it's because men have more fat cells. Genetically, we have more fat cells in that region, and women have more fat cells in their thighs and anus. And so what you want to do is, I mean, you can run, sit-ups, it don't matter. What you need to do is be in a caloric deficit. All right, you got to lose fat accumulatively, right? So don't like it's anything work. Anything is gonna get you burning more calories than you consume. So you're gonna burn fat if you're doing it. You don't have to work out. You don't have to eat right. All you have to do is more calories, less calories than you burn. Like if you Google the Twinkie diet, you'll see the study that this university professor did where he just ate Twinkies. He just ate Twinkies, but he still ate enough Twinkies to be in a caloric deficit. So he only ate, you know, he was still burning more calories than he consumed, and all he ate was Twinkies, and he lost like mad weight. I mean, it's not healthy. It's not good for your body because you're missing out a lot of nutrients, micronutrients, things of that nature. But I'm just saying, if you want to lose weight, just be in caloric deficit. Running, cardio, jumping rope, all that is a way to get yourself in a caloric deficit. Don't put the pussy on a pedestal, Roger. Yo, don't put the pussy. Hey, man, if you remember one thing from this live cast, don't put the pussy on a pedestal. Don't put the pussy on a pedestal, man. It will fuck your whole shit up. Is weighted calisthenics as good as going in the gym? Well, when you say as good, it depends on what your goals are. Like it depends on what your goals are, really. Like are you trying to look like a bodybuilder? You're trying to look like a bodybuilder, then you need to do what bodybuilders do, and they lift weights. Weighted calisthenics is if you just want to be in shape, ripped, and get some bigger muscles. And weighted calisthenics are really good, man. Honestly, weighted calisthenics are really good. Like if you're doing, I mean, there's no difference between a lat pull down and a pull-up bar with a weight vest on. The difference is you can manipulate the resistance better on a lat pull down, and but honestly, you have to balance yourself. You have to use your stabilized muscles when you're doing pull-ups and stuff. So I think it's more beneficial in some regards. The advantage that weights have over calisthenics is twofold. One, you can target specific muscles to a greater degree, right? Like it's hard to target your fucking biceps when you're just doing calisthenics. I mean, you can hit them, but like the just hit biceps, you need some kind of weight for that. You know, you need to, because it's you know what I'm saying, to just target that. And the bigger advantage weights have over calisthenics is you can manipulate the resistance. You know, with weights, you just, I mean, adding a weight vest manipulates it, but like, I mean, you're at the mercy of whatever that weight vest is. Like but if you're doing a bench press, you can I don't know. I mean, listen, weights are better. Calisthenics with weights are great. It depends on what your goals are, what you're trying to do. Yo, I can't get any inner chest to grow. What movements would you do for inner chest? I like flies, close grip bench. That action, flies. Cause look what I'm doing. See what I do with the fly? Bam, right here. That's the inner chest. You can see it when I'm doing the fly. You can actually see it move, coming together. Relax, and that's the fly movement, man. So you want to do flies, dumbbell flies, close grip bench targets it, and make sure you squeeze the muscle when you do a bench. Like, get in there, squeeze. Hope that helps. Should I be hungry on a bulk? Hell no. You should hate food on a bulk if you're doing it right. Is it okay to start supplements at 15? Yeah, man, you're fine. I know the label might tell you otherwise, but I don't like to follow the rules. I got a problem with authority. Yo, BBC, how big is your BBC? You look at my jump rope videos. Look at the video I'm doing jump rope cardio, man. You see that shit flopping around my pants, looking like a motherfucking, look like I took a fish out of water and shoved it in my pants. Should my shoulder hurts while doing dips? Any tips? It depends on where your shoulder hurts. You want to make sure you warm up, man. Like, warm up. Like, I like to sweat before I start doing any kind of resistance training, whether it's calisthenics or lifting weights. So you want to sweat because when your body's hot, the muscles are looser and the tendons are looser, and you're less likely to strain anything unless you have an injury of some sort. You know, like, I don't know. Don't be afraid to go to the doctors, guys, man. Like, go to the doctors. Like, if something's bothering you, man, go to a doctor. Like, I thought I broke my foot. I hit my foot or something. I went straight to the doctor. I mean, you just went right by my house. You just walk in fucking shit. You know, I got insurance. You got insurance too, probably. Any of you guys living in America, if you're under 26, you got insurance. If you're in Europe, you've got insurance. If you're in Toronto, you got insurance. And you should all have insurance, man. Everybody in America should have insurance too, man. Obamacare, right? Go see these doctors, man. Like, that's what they're here for, man. Take advantage. If you're not going to the doctor, then you're wasting that money, that insurance money. Like, see if there's something wrong, you know? For real. Like, 'cause I thought I pulled my fucking bicep, and I had to see, make sure it wasn't torn. That, like, because I was like, all right, I could just work around it, but let me see if it's torn first, because that's a bigger thing than if I just pulled it. And I just pulled it, so it's good. You mentioned carb backloading before. What are your thoughts now? I mean, I've been doing it for a while. It's been working pretty good. While I was bulking, I was doing it for like a few weeks. But now I'm just going on a cut right now, just because I always bulk and cut. I always go back and forth. So I'm going to cut for like a week or two, just because I want my face. I can tell my face, you know, a little bulky. You know, my abs aren't as defined as I would like them to be. I'm just going to go on like a 2-week cut, and then I'm going to go back on. Then I'm going to go back on the carb backloading. So shout out from Singapore. What up? What up? Yo, shout out from southern Pakistan. What up, Pakistan? I see you. See you out there. Y'all out there. Shit, man. Yes, question, man. Got any sex tips? Yup. Yup. Check it out. That's all I want you to do. All right, here's a good tip. Feel like you're about to bust a nut. You don't want to bust a nut. It helps if you meditate on a regular basis like I do. get in touch with your body. But like start like don't make the nut bust face, right? Because motion creates emotion. Your body controls that, like to a certain degree, your physiology controls your emotions and your mind. Your physiology controls your mind, and vice versa. So it's not like you're just sad and then your physiology becomes sad. It's not like you're just happy and confident and your physiology becomes that way. You can make yourself that way with your body. Like if you want to be happy, just start smiling. Start smiling. Get up. You know, if you want to be sad or tired, just start moving sad and tired. I promise you, you will get tired. So, having that said, and it's been proven, like it's been proven, like smiling and laughing releases serotonin and dopamine in your brain. It's not so much you hear something funny and you smile and it makes your brain. You can it make. Hold on, I fucked up. I lost I lost myself in that. It's like your physiology can affect your brain. The chemical can cause chemical reactions in your brain. It's proven. Check it out, man. Check out anybody who studied neurolinguistic programming knows all about it. So anyway, you're about to bust a nut. Instead of making a nut bust face, make a calm face. Just make a calm face. Maybe a face like this, like calm, like under control. Start breathing deep, like slow. Deliberate breath. Now, it's best if she doesn't see you doing this, unless you are Magneto himself, unless you are Magneto or you're some sort of supervillain, because she might think you crazy, right? But when you start doing this, then that feeling will subside. That feeling like you're about to bust a nut will subside. In fact, you'll have like a mini orgasm. This is how men can have multiple orgasms. Like I could make a whole video on this. Like you have like a mini orgasm. It won't be as powerful as if you secreted semen, you know, but it'll be like a mini orgasm, right? And then you'll still be hard. You can keep fucking after that. Like it goes away. It's like, you know, when you bust that first nut and then you bust that second nut. When you're trying to bust that second nut, it's like harder to do it, right? After you already came once. But if you do this method, you can have a mini orgasm. Then it'll be the same. Like it'll be like you just busted a nut. I mean, but not. It'll be like you're fucking again. It'll be like you started fucking again. Like, and it's kind of cool. Like then you can just go for hours if you desire. You know what I'm saying? But that comes with, like, you gotta meditate, man. You gotta learn to control your breathing. You gotta learn how to control your body through your physiology and through your breathing. All right, and then you can have multiple orgasms, man. It's that right there, that method I just gave you, best sex tip I can give you, and it's gotten me out of some potentially embarrassing situations, man. It got me out of some situations that could have been really embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? But because I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have multiple orgasms, baby. Which country has the best women? Man, I think it's New York, man. I mean, I wouldn't even say the United States. I would say New York has the best, like, just the variety, man. Like, I've been all over the world, man. Just the variety of women you see in New York, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. You won't see this anywhere. You won't see this anywhere. Like, you're walking around Manhattan. But then again, LA gives it a run for their money, runs for money. Anywhere in the Caribbean, like, if you like Caribbean women, I think they're sexy. How's your girlfriend? Oh, she's chilling. Wifey, man. Wifey's doing great, man. I love her. We in love, man. It's all good. What do you think about creatine? I think creatine's a little overrated. But you know, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, people act like it's fucking, especially in the 90s, man. People acted like that was a motherfucking wonder drug, man. But it's fine. It's not like, I don't know, man. It ain't a panacea for all bodybuilding ailments, though. It's fine. Somebody just says they just busted a nut. You gotta learn to control your breathing, man. How do you take T-Rex to your cutting phase? Good question. I take it in the morning. I'm gonna do a video on my cutting. I take it in the morning, and I usually take about 3 times a day, and one of those is going to be post-workout. I'm sorry, pre-workout. And then you know what else I probably do? I'll probably take it in the morning and like go for like a walk or like something like that because I'm gonna be doing intermittent fasting, and I don't like to do. So I don't like to do. I'm gonna do cardio twice a day. The first cardio is gonna be slow walking in the morning. And that's, I like to do this therapeutic thing, but like just like slow pace cardio. All right, slow. And then after resistance training, I'm gonna do HIIT cardio for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna be doing 2 cardio sessions a day. I'm gonna get fucking ripped. You heard me? What's the best? I don't understand the question. When your body starts getting used to workouts, should you take a break from them? Nah, man, you should do a different workout. Right? That's why like people always ask me a question I get all the time is, yo, you got so many ab workouts. Which one is the best? The best one is one of them that you haven't done. That's the best. The one that you haven't done. Or the one that you're not doing. No, you know what? The best one is the best workout of any kind is the one that you're not doing right now. Right? Because your body gets used to the same stimuli over and over again. And then when you change it, and if you don't change it, that's when you'll start to plateau. You know what I'm saying? But if you change it up, switch it on muscle confusion, then your body's like, uh-oh, we better adjust to this new stimuli. So that's why I keep pumping out new workouts, new abdominal salt. We're on abdominal salt 5 now. It's because I know that you need that variety. If I just gave you one, you just did that one, then you'd all be plateaued by now, man. Who said busting nuts is fun? True. Yeah, I can't argue with that, man. That's just science. That's just science. Make a whole video on busting nuts, maybe. I think I have a video about it. It's called "Secrets to Performance Better in the Weight Room and in the Bedroom." Secrets to performing better in the bedroom and the weight room. I believe that's the name of the video channel. Would you count fiber towards your daily carbs? It depends. It all depends on what the source is. Like there's fiber in coffee. Black coffee has fiber. That's why you take a shit after coffee, or at least I do. So it depends. It all depends on the source. What's the best for someone asks, what's the best thing for a stubborn belly fat? You're just not lean enough. You just got to keep getting leaner. You're just not lean enough. Men have more fat cells in their abdominal region than women. That's going to be the last thing to go. That's going to be the last thing to go. What's your diet like during rest week? I go so hard when I'm not worried that I don't think about diet during the rest week. I know I'm not gonna totally fuck it up. I mean, I probably still don't eat candy, cakes, and bullshit, right? I probably don't eat bullshit, but I just don't think about it when I'm resting. I just don't think about it. I don't think about nutrition. I don't think about shit. I'm resting, man. I'm resting my mind. I'm resting everything. I'm chilling that week. I'm usually on vacation. Like I usually go out of town for rest, or I go somewhere with my girl. Like we about to go to we going upstate for Labor Day weekend. We going upstate New York, hanging out in motherfucking Hudson. We gonna be out there in Hudson, chilling. I think there's a bacon festival or something, so I'm gonna hit up the bacon. So this rest week, I'm gonna be at the bacon festival in Hudson. Yo, Brandon, what's your view on martial arts? I used to do a little bit of kickboxing, man, Muay Thai back in the day, man. It's dope, and if you can get good at it, I had to stop doing it because I wasn't mature enough. Like I can tell, because I was getting so good at fighting and kicking that like I was just looking for a reason to kick somebody in the face, and I didn't like that about me. I didn't like who I was. It was someone's wrong. It's me. It's not the martial art. It's me. Like I have a problem. I am the crazy one. It's not the martial art. I don't want to blame it. It's me. Something's wrong with me. So I would see somebody like walking, and they would like I feel like they were this motherfucker walking like that. Or like he walk past a lady, like bump into her. If he didn't say excuse me, I'm like, what this motherfucker think he tough? You think he can just bump into that lady? And I was like, whoa, I'm fucking tripping. Because you have to practice, right? You have to I practice fighting, but I would practice fighting. Like I would like visualize the bag as a person whose ass I needed to whip, right? And I think that was getting embedded into my subconscious mind, and I had to stop. But that's nothing bad against martial arts. That's me, man. I'm a fucking lunatic, sociopath. Best female boxer. I don't watch women's sports. Do you think not college is necessary to succeed in life? I was talking to my girl that we both went to Howard University, and then she went on to get her MBA from Fordham. You know, and we were just like, yo, man, honestly, we both had marketing degrees. We're like, yo, do you really think we needed fucking 4 years of that shit in order to graduate? I mean, or in order to learn learn the applicable knowledge? Fuck no, man. You can do it you should be able to, it should at least be damn, they should knock it down to 2 years for a business degree. You don't need fucking 4 years in business school. You don't need that shit. It's unnecessary. But it's hard to but you know, if they can get 4 years of money out of you, then they will. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, just 4 years is the magical number that is the magical number that's the same amount of time that you need to get a business degree, an architectural degree, a liberal arts degree, a journalism degree, communications. It's all 4 years. That's the magic number. It's bullshit, man. But the way the system is set up, you have a better advantage. You have a better advantage in the workforce. If you're a planner, even entrepreneurship. I mean, entrepreneurship, you can do what you want, right? If you have the means, you still have to have the means somehow. So it's not necessary, but it gives you an advantage. If not, and not even, but you know what? We said 2 years should be able to get you marketing degree, right? All the applicable knowledge, they should be able to squeeze that down into 2 years. But me personally, I don't think I would have been ready for the world at age. I started school when I was 17 and 19. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go out in the world. I'll just be honest with you. I wasn't ready. I was too immature. Some would say I'm still immature. What's the best way to take on blood flow restriction training? I don't know what that is. I gotta plead ignorance on that. I apologize. I'll check it out, man, for future reference. You keep track of diet, workout during vacation. I mean, not really, man. Not on vacation, man. I'm chilling on vacation. That's usually my rest week, you know. I mean, I might do some if I'm in the Caribbean. Like I usually like a vacation in the Caribbean. That's where me and my girl like to go. We go to Grand Cayman all the time. We've been to almost every island. You know what I'm saying? I've been we've been to South America a few times. And I just like the Caribbean. And I might do calisthenics on the beach and shit, you know, but I don't be going to hotel rooms and shit. You know, fuck that. But I was in a hotel. I'm also going to post a video later this week about me working on a hotel gym. But that was only because my man got married in Delaware and I had to go down there. Oh yeah, yep, you're right. College is not necessary. Thanks, Nick Page. Nick is helping me. I think I figured out that Nick is helping me with the live stream. It's all good. Any YouTube collabs? Do you follow any other YouTubers? On the onset of this video, I'll talk about I just met up like yesterday with Elliot Holst. He gave me this fucking thing. You know, that's cool. We talked about hanging out together in Florida again, but I mean I don't know if we'll do video, man, because you know that's not. I don't know. It wasn't really about that. You know what I'm saying? It was just about we did mutual respect. So I mean maybe, but like I don't be out on my way like yo let's collab. You know I don't be hitting YouTubers up. Let's collab, man. Let me do a video with you. I just don't be on that shit. Maybe one day. I mean, you guys requested, then, perhaps it can happen. You count fat content during bulking? No. But I get a high fat intake though. Like I get a lot of fat intake from oils, from fish oil, fish oil, coconut oil. I like medium chain triglycerides. It's fast absorbing fat. It's in coconut oil. Um, Eggs. I get a lot of fat in my diet. Fat doesn't make you fat. That's a misnomer. In fact, you need it in order to keep. If your fat levels get too low, your testosterone levels drop. I mean, not your fat levels in your body, but I mean your fat levels. If your fat intake gets too low, your testosterone levels drop, man. Look it up, man. Look it up, man. Look it up. Nick had a question. Somebody said, Nick, I don't think BBC's gonna answer you. I'll see Nick. Oh, how often do you have sex? So often as possible, man. Yo, listen, so often as possible. Did you ever enter any bodybuilding competition when you were a teen? Nah, nah. I never will. Uh, Brandon, are you supportive of Barack Obama? I don't like to talk about politics on this shit. You know, it's not what it's about. Like, you know, plus, you know, the whole political system is a game. Democrats, Republicans. I mean, here's the thing, man. Bank of America gives money to both. You know what I'm saying? Chase, Morgan Stanley gives money to Democrats and Republicans. You know what I'm saying? Like Goldman Sachs gives money to Democrats and Republicans. Right? Here's the thing. They don't give a fuck who wins because the financial industry is going to be in charge. I don't want to get into politics, but you know, it doesn't matter who you elect. It doesn't matter. No matter who you elected Goldman Sachs. Believe that. What's my favorite food? Oh man, it's this shit, man. Back in the day, I still eat it sometimes, man. What's it called? I first had it when I was like fucking 17. Oh, pussy. That's my favorite food. Better to get abs if you have flat stomach. That's not how I read. That's how he types. Better to get abs if you have flat stomach. Hit cardio or ab exercises. Yo, man. Yo, love. If you can restructure that question, I'd love to answer your question, but I need you to restructure it in legible fashion. I mean, you're probably English is just probably a different language you use, and I can't type in another language. So like that's still better than I would do in your native language. I'm not trying to clown you. I'm just saying I can't answer that question because hold up, got us all going up here. BBC, would you recommend tailoring your whole workout around supersets? You know, that's kind of what I do, man. Like I do legs first. I do full body workouts, okay, almost exclusively. So like I do legs first, and then I do but then I start supersetting back and bicep. I'm sorry. I start supersetting back and chest. I work the opposing muscle groups. So I do incline bench press followed immediately by bent over row. Then I'll do dips followed immediately by pull-ups or chin-ups. And then I'll do like shoulder press. I don't superset with that. That's its own thing. But then I'll do biceps and triceps together, and I'll fucking you know, they're opposing muscle groups. So like I like to work the push muscles and the pull muscles together. But there's not really an opposing shoulder group. It doesn't oppose anything, right? I mean, you could work it with back, whatever. I don't know. I like to work shoulders on its own. It's its own thing. Shoulders have gotten bigger this summer. I can tell, especially right up in here. I can also tell from the stretch marks I've accumulated. So I work them on their own, but like biceps, triceps, chest and back, always work together. Like, and not that you have to. It's just I like to do it. It gives you crazy pump, and you know, it's time efficient. Yo, bruh, I answered your political question. I'm not getting anything else, man. It's just one, because it doesn't matter what the fuck I say. I'm just some guy. I don't have any power. All right, I don't have any power to make any changes in any regard, you know. And two is like the only thing it would accomplish would be alienate a certain part segment of my fan base unnecessarily, right? Because it doesn't matter what I say. One, and then it's just like they'll no longer get the information if I start doing something like I'm not gonna talk about politics. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Nick Page, now you're getting out of hand, Nicholas, don't make me fucking block you, bro. Don't make me fucking block you. That's a warning, Nicholas. Don't make me fucking block you, bro. Just be cool, man. Be cool. Cool. I answered some of your questions. Be cool, man. Getting out of hand. Doing too much. Your thoughts on if it fits your macros. I mean, like, yo, like that whole thing is just like you're only doing it if you're weighing everything at home, measuring everything out, put it in Tupperware, and fucking walk around the city with a cooler. But otherwise, you're not really doing it. You're not really doing it. You're fucking guessing. Fucking guessing. Motherfucking kids at Chipotle is not weighing that shit. They're just scooping it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how much guac that was. You don't know how much motherfucking beef she threw on your taco. You don't know how much cheese on her taco. You don't know how much cheese is on her taco. How does it act? How does alcohol affect your body's ability to store energy? And by the way, Team Incredible should send a black goddess to Denmark. Yo, what? Yo, first of all, I'm the only black person on Team Incredible. You know what I'm saying? They're all like some kind of Spanish or some kind of white. You know, that's only because what? Honestly, I haven't met like a lot of black dudes who are into calisthenics. Like, the only ones was Hit Richards. He's the only one I met and I met a few other. I've never met a lot of black guys that are real into it. You know what I'm saying? I just thought about that just now. It kind of just hit me. Can I think of anybody? I can't really think of any black guys that I know personally. I know the existence of others, you know, but do I know personally? I don't really know a lot of black guys who are into this. Usually, it's all mostly it's dominated by white and Spanish guys, you know. Oh, you know, I know this dude on Instagram, Bruce Leroy. He's nice. But anyway, yeah, we'll send. We'll send. She just went back to Denmark today, so you know everybody's sad. Everybody, the whole team is sad, man. We miss our little princess. What was the first question? Oh yeah, how does alcohol affect your ability to store energy? Listen, alcohol is fine, you know, every once in a while, but like binge drinking or getting shitty like all the time, it lowers your testosterone, it fucks with your sleep levels, which also raises your stress hormone levels. It like not the best thing for you. You know what I'm saying? You can do it every once in a while. I have a few drinks every now and then, but nothing crazy. You know, I don't drink often. I don't even drink every week. You know, I just don't like it that much. When I was younger, I used to. It's just not that great for you, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like if you're, I mean, you can do it every once in a while. It's just not that good. But I do get drunk before a photo shoot because it's a diuretic, and I get fucking lean. You know what I'm saying? How many hours do you drink 1 gallon to not get water intoxication? Yo, this water shit, yo, you guys are fucking tripping over this shit. How many people you know died from drinking water? I've never met or even met somebody who's met somebody who died from that. I drink 2 gallons a day throughout the fucking day. And it's like really to really get it fucked up, you had like if you like drinking distilled water is where the danger is, right? Because I don't want to get into it, man, because I feel like I answer this question all the time. But if you drink too much water, your blood's your system gets diluted, and when you move your body, any kind of movement you make, it's your brain sending electrical signals down your spinal cord to your nervous system, telling it to move, telling it what to do. All right, and it's if your body's diluted, those electrical systems, those electrical signals can't get those electrical signals can't get to the nerves, and then your organs shut down and you die. That's so fucking rare. You know what I'm saying? More people will be shot. I fucking guarantee more people will be killed by lightning than will get water intoxication this year. More people struck by lightning than will drink too much water this year. You have to drink a lot of fucking water, and usually it becomes a danger. Like people who are like cutting weight, like it really only becomes a big danger. Like people who are like trying to cut weight for like a sport or something, and they're like drinking a lot of water to flush their systems out, and they're keeping their salt intake so low, right? And that's you need salt to make water conductive, or some kind of mineral, right? But if you're drinking distilled water, that's where the danger comes in. You know what I'm saying? But like if you're drinking regular water, man, it's out the motherfucking tap. This ain't gonna fucking kill me. Look here. Water splashed on me. If I ever die, it won't be from drinking too much water. It'll be from Skeletor, or like Decepticon, or something like that. But it won't be from drinking water. Yo, bruh, you keep asking me about this blood restricted flow training. I don't know what the fuck that is, man. I wish I did, because you really want to know. I had half a mind to Google this shit to you and send you the link. I don't know what it is, man. I wish I knew, man. I'm sorry. You stumped me. You stumped me, man. You win. You win, bro. Win. If I don't know about it, you probably don't need to be doing it. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Maybe maybe I can learn it. You might be putting me on. I appreciate it. Yo, thank you. Thank you. You putting me on. I might learn something. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see what it's all about. What's my favorite sport is basketball. Basketball, I love it. It's the most beautiful game, man, because it's a mixture of power, strength, aggression, and finesse. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful game. It's fast paced. Beautiful game. I've been doing intermittent fasting for 6 weeks now to get cut, but the results are slowing down. Should I try a hit cardio sessions before I eat every day? You might. I would ask, are you doing it? It sounds like what happens, it might be working, but you've been doing it for your body fat might be getting so low, and your carbs and your caloric intake is so low for so long. When that happens for a long time, your hormones start shutting down, because like I said, your brain doesn't care about your fucking survive. It doesn't care about your brain only wants you to survive. It doesn't want you to thrive, right? So like your brain your limbic system is shutting down certain hormones. Your limbic system is in charge of all the involuntary things that go on in your body. It's shutting down your hormones, right? Because it thinks you're starving, so it's shutting you down to conserve energy. So what you need to do is, that's why a cheat day is so important. I do a cheat day. I eat whatever I want for a day. I don't give a fuck, right? And some people call it a refeed day, right? Because it sounds more scientific. But what that does is you eat crazy for one day, and then that tells your body, oh, you know what? We're not starving. I'm not starving. And then your limbic system starts to start producing. It raises your hormone level. Your body raises hormone level because it's not starving. It knows everything is cool. It's spazzing out right now. It's spazzing out like, yo, man, 6 weeks of low calories. We must be in a famine. This must be one of them famines. You got to remember, man, human beings, it's only been over the last 100, 200 years that human beings have been able to eat whenever they wanted, you know? Prior to that, if you wanted to eat something, you had to fucking kill it or grow it. You know what I'm saying? So like we all went through times of famine. So your body will adjust when it thinks it's starving. They'll do whatever it has to do to keep you alive. We have evolved. We have evolved to stay. That's why human beings have sustained existence. So it's like, oh yeah, it's one of them famines from back in the day. You got to tell your body, hey man, it ain't one of them famines. It ain't one of them famines, man. We Gucci. We Gucci. Gucci. Hey yo, Sweden, what up, Sweden? He says, if you and your wifey ever break up, I will gladly take her place. Look here. Be careful what you wish for. That is a full-time, that is a hard job. I'm a messy motherfucker. I eat a lot. All right? It's hard to feed a motherfucker like me. You know what I'm saying? And you still got to work. I ain't here to support you. You still got to work. I mean, you look good, though. But you still got to work. And you got to feed me. Keep this motherfucking house in order. It's a hard job. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I'm just happy that she decided to take it. She kind of got roped into it on accident. She knew it was gonna be this difficult. She wouldn't have did. But I appreciate your support. Have you met HFK? I don't know who that is. Who says I want to thank you and you know why? I don't know why, but you're welcome. And you know why. BBC, when should I eat my protein shake? Whenever you feel like it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter when. You know what I'm saying? You just need. I mean, the best time is post workout along with some carbohydrates. But like you can also take it throughout the day if you feel like your protein intake is inadequate. All protein shakes are a way to get more protein. That's all it is, baby. Ain't nothing magical about the shake. It's just a way to get protein. How many reps do you take in a workout? Total reps? I don't know, man. I mean, listen. It depends. It depends. I don't. Total reps. I mean, I could sit here and count it. But I'm not going to. I like parameters. These are the parameters I like. Between 6 and 8 reps. 4 sets of between 6 and 8 reps. Resting 90 seconds between each set. I'm sorry. Resting 90 seconds between each set. 1 to 2 exercises for each body part. I guess you can do the math, but there's going to be a fucking variation because I said 1 or 2 or 6. I mean, I don't know. It really depends. Yo, BBC, I got rejected by a girl. Yo, it happens, man. It happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. But then I got into fitness. I have a solid body now. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I'm proud of you, bro. Proud of you. And now her friends is liking me and all my shit. Should I hit her up or nah? Look, man. Who gives a fuck, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if her friends like, I mean, you mean her friends or the girl who rejected you? I don't feel like waiting for your answer. So if you're saying her friends, sure. You know what I'm saying? If they give you the green light means go. Where I come from, the green light means go. All right, and if it's her, I mean, yeah, yo, it's whatever, man. I mean, depending on how you feel about it. If you're really hurt by a rejection, maybe you just be like, nah, I'm good, I'm Gucci. But if if you still into her, then maybe you forgive her and move on. Maybe get with her. I don't know. Are you natty or are you YouTube natty? YouTube natty? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Like, you guys can't talk to me as if I watch all these other channels like you guys do. Like I don't. I I barely watch my videos. It's like yeah, man, but I'm natural, man. Like I can people get that all the time, man. Like it's just what the fuck. I've never fucking seen a steroid in real life. God, everybody I know who's done steroids has basically had a bad experience. Has told me that it was bad. Like I was talking to this other dude, and I was talking to him and his wife, and he was talking about the time he did steroids, and his wife said he smelled funny, man. I'm just like, yo, like when he was on it, like you want to, because you got all these hormones, you secrete that, you secrete that. You really want to, you secrete hormones. It's a fact, so you're gonna smell funny, even like you're gonna break out. Look how, come on, man, look how clear my skin is, man. I don't want that shit. I had one pimple all year, and that shit was just, for a day. It left a little mark. But that's it, man. Like, it makes you fucking. I just wish I could just fucking whip my dick out. Because it makes your genitals shrink. I just wish I whip my motherfucking shit out and put a rest. That would put a rest to all these steroid accusations. If you could just see my nuts on the screen. It was like, oh, no way this guy's ever touched a roid. His nuts are gigantic. If I took roids, I would just tell you, bro. If I was on them right now, if I was on them right now, if I thought they were safe, I'd be on them right now. And I'd be the fucking main motherfucker. Because I know they work. But I'd be at Congress right now, every day, lobbying Congress. Listen, legalizes is safe and it helps you get muscle mass. But I just don't think that's the case, man. Like I don't believe people say, oh yeah, you could just do it and it's safe. It's safe as long as you do it right. I ain't never heard of nobody doing it right. Everybody I know has had serious motherfucking has undergone some changes that negatively, Even if it's just irritability. Like some people get irritable. Like you said, roidery is not a thing. It affects your mood, man. Your hormones affect your mood. And fucking steroids is a hormone. Your hormones affect your mood. Anybody who tells you that your fucking hormones don't affect your mood doesn't know shit about biology. I don't know, man. All I would say is you don't need to be. I weigh about 185, 187, and I'm 6'2". Nobody needs roids for that. Nobody needs steroids for that. How do you jump higher? You want to do squats. You want to do. You want to work the exercise to work the posterior chain, right? That's going to help your jump moves. And you want to do You want to start do explosive movements. Like you want to do like plyometrics. You know what I'm saying? So like jump squats, maybe not even weights, like plyometric stuff, jump lunges, jump squats. You can do jump lunges or jump squats with weights. Like hold them in your hand. Or I'm sorry, with dumbbells. Hold them in your hand. That's going to help. Explosive. You can do. You ever see guys doing explosive squats? Like lighten the load a little bit and do them explosively. Like get down low, explosive. You just gotta work on those fast twitch muscles, the the fast twitch muscle fibers. Those are gonna help you jump higher. Big support from Spain. Love your channel. Hey man, I love Spain. I love Spain. Thanks, man. I'm gonna buy your book, BBC. Nice. Best money you ever spent. I wish I could make it. Amazon won't let me make it for free, but I want it on Amazon because if I just put out a PDF, then motherfuckers will be copying it and then like using it to sell their other bullshit products, and they would like just be distributing it in a way that I would prefer they didn't. Now, of course, they can still do that with an Amazon book, but it's just less likely that they will, and it's not as easy for them to do it. The pirates, like these internet guys are smart. They'll do it. They can get away with anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just like my shit was just like But I know people who stole cars, who used to steal cars, and they would say, "Yeah, I can steal a car with a club on it." The club that you put in the steering wheel, but it's a little bit more work when there's a car right in front of it without a club, I might as well just do that one. You know, I don't know. So I just wanted it all on Kindle. So I made it the lowest price they can make it just to try to distribute the knowledge, man. When did I lose my virginity? I was 17. The girl was 21, I believe. No, she was 24. She was 24. I was 17. I lied to her. I told her I was 19, and I didn't tell her I was a virgin. And I never saw her. I'm not saying that's what you should do. I was a dumbass kid. You know, you should have sex with somebody you care about. Do you do splits? Do you think they work? Yeah, I've done splits before. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they do work. I have videos on splits that are beneficial. But I think I use I've got my biggest on full body workouts. And it might be different for you, right? We're all different, but that's how everybody worked out. Like before the pre-steroid era, that's how all the fucking biggest guys worked out. Like Reg Park, all those guys, that's how they worked out, man. Full body workouts. It wasn't until the steroid era in bodybuilding when people started doing splits. Now I'm not saying everybody who does splits workout is on roids, nor do I think that matters. But what I am saying is that for the natural bodybuilder, I think full body workouts are the best thing. You know what I'm saying? Just you get more sets. Yeah, man, it's just the best. How do I explain this? Yeah, just pick one or two exercises and just do the compound exercises. Do one or two compound exercises. Because those are the ones that are bigger anyway. The isolation, because when you do a split, you might do one or two compound exercises. Then you do a bunch of isolation exercises, right? For whatever bicep. For let's say you're doing chest, you might do upper chest, lower chest, mid chest, or whatever. Bench press, incline bench press. Then like a bunch of different kind of flies, cable flies, all that other shit. And then, but you might only work that once, maybe twice a week, right? But first of all, the isolation exercises aren't going to get you that bigger. They're going to help develop certain parts, like you do flies if you want to focus on this inner chest, you know, shit like that. But if you're not a bodybuilder, you don't need to like get these crazy muscles in like obscure spots, you know, just one little spot, you know. Well, I need to get my lower rear delt bigger. You know, you don't have to like target the muscle so specifically. Like you can just hit it broadly with the bench press. Let's say you do chest, you bench press, incline bench press. Fuck, there you go. Two exercises for that, right? For that body part, and you can do that if you're only doing two. And there's two that are going to help the most. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Bench press beats flies any day for chest development. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but you can do that workout. You can work your chest. You can do the full body workout 3 to 4 times a week. But if you target each muscle, then you can only work each muscle once or twice a week. But really, you're working every muscle 3 or 4 times a week because you're not destroying it with all those. You're not destroying it to the point where you can't work it again with all those isolation movements. I don't know. Google Reg Park, man. He was that dude, man, before fucking steroids was even out like that. Shout out from Holland. What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm coming out there, son. I'm coming out there. I'm coming out there. I don't smoke weed much, but I'm coming out to Holland anyway. Oh, somebody else just asked, yo, Brandon, was good? I'm kind of confused. I'm trying to build muscle. Should I do full body workouts to get more reps throughout the week, or just hit each muscle group once? I mean, everybody's going to tell you to hit each muscle group once a week and do splits, right? Try it. Maybe that works for you, man. You know my stance. I think I just articulated my stance, and I have videos where I articulated it a little better. You know my stance, man. Full body. Yo, BBC, I would like to thank you for all the time and effort you put into this. You have helped me so much. Words can't even describe. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Y'all helped me, man. Y'all helped me. Honestly, this shit is kind of fun to me. You know, like I would do it longer than 2 hours if I had that kind of time. If I had that kind of time on my hands. But I don't. I gotta do other shit too. I gotta live a life, man. I gotta keep this woman happy. How do you prepare for a photo shoot? I oh, you know what? You know, I'm on the cover of a magazine, guys. It's out. It's called Crave or Crive Fit. It's like only got it only has distribution in southern. I'm not looking on the phone. I'm about to show you. It only has distribution in like the southern region of the United States. But it's dope, man. I'm on the cover of this bitch. Me and the video girl Rosa Casa. Some of y'all might be. She's on the back cover. 'Cause you know some of those magazines they'll put like Complex Mag. They'll put a hot chick and a dude. They'll put a dude on the cover and they'll put like a hot chick on the back cover. Like so you got to read the mag. It's like two covers, but one is you know what the fuck. Hold up, man. I'm gonna show you this shit. Oh, man, I gotta find it. I'm sorry. Should have had this prepared. I'm unprofessional. All right. Yeah, check me out. That's me, man. Craft Fit. And that's Rosa Costa she found. It's full. That's me, man. So like how I get ripped for these how I get ready for these shoots. I should have the I'm gonna do a video once the fucking I get the magazine in my hand. But some people like you see my Instagram is linked in the description of my Instagram. People have copies already and they sent it to me. But and they show to me pictures. But how I prep for these photo shoots is I like to I like to have like 2 weeks notice. So like all right, so starting the first week of the two, I go on a real cut, you know, almost all green vegetables, protein, only eating small amount of carbs after my workout. And I do that for the whole first week. I still probably have my cheat day on Sunday, and then I do it again. I do that again from, and then I do it again for the next for 3 days for the first half of the second week, and then the second half of the second week, I start carbing up again because at that time I'll probably be a little flat at that point, and I want my glycogen reserves to replenish, right? So I start carbing up again, but still doing no, I stop doing cardio. I start carbing up again and get my muscles full. And then the night before the shoot, I get fucking wasted. I get drunk, shitty drunk. I'm talking about falling over. I can't bust a nut. Pass out drunk, right? And before that, I take a like a 10-20 minute bath in Epsom salt, right? Hot shower, make it as hot as I can, right? I take a 20-minute bath in Epsom salt to help try to get some more of the water weight off me, right? So I'm even more ripped, and then I get fucking drunk the night before, and that because alcohol is a diuretic, right? It's an old bodybuilding trick, man. And I get drunk the night before, and then the next morning I'm ready, man. Next morning I'm just ready. I just go for it, and I probably still carb up. I probably carb up that day, that morning, but like I have very little water intake, probably just a little bit until just enough that I'm not dying. And then I fucking drink more. I drink a little bit of water the other day, but then whatever for the day, and then I pump before the shoot. I mean, you gotta get a lot of carbs before the shoot, though, because you want to be able to pump up. Like I have a crazy. I basically did a fucking full workout before this shoot. I got a crazy pump. Like look at my chest and my abs and look at my fucking shoulders. That's a fucking crazy pump I got before that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was fucking pumped. Like yeah, man, that's what I do. That's what I do before every shoot. My girl doesn't. She does not work out. She does not. She does not. Thanks for answering my question. Shout out from Norway. You've helped me so much. Just can't thank you enough. Hey, man. I can't. You're welcome. You enough, man. De nada. De nada. Tell me when you come to Holland, we're gonna smoke some good shit, bro. I will let you know. Someone says, yo, me and my wife read your ebook and we are now intermittent fasting. That's what's up. The couple that trains together, remains together. I just fucking coined that phrase. The couple that trains together remains together. Trademark BBC. What do you think about insane asylum? If you want to learn, if you want to burn fat, all you need to do is be in a caloric deficit. And insanity asylum. All you and Shaun T stuff, it's just a way. Shaun T stuff or any kind of cardio, just a way to help you get in a caloric deficit. That's all it is, man. You don't have to work out to get ripped. I mean, you have to work out to get muscles, but if to just lose fat, you don't have to work out. You do not have to work out. You don't have to do cardio. All you have to do is be in caloric deficit. You know, you can do that by restricting your eating. That shit is just a way to. It's just a catalyst. Cardio is just a catalyst to help you be in a caloric deficit. That's all it is. That's all it is. Will masturbation make you blind? Nah, man. Holy shit. Yes, it will. It just happened to me. Nah, man. Nah. If it did, I would have lost my sight a long time ago. I lost my sight before I was motherfucking 15. Like a good couple with that black girl in that magazine. She's actually Dominican. That's kind of black, I guess. Something. Spanish, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. She's fucking hot. But I wouldn't want to fucking date a chick like that, like a fucking model-ish. I mean, I've dated those model-type girls. They're fucking pain in the ass, man. They're fucking basket cases, bro. I mean, without exception. They're fucking basket cases, you know? And my girl, like, she, you know, she's beautiful, but she's also like, she's got an MBA in motherfucking in management, right? She's got a marketing degree as well, the same one I have. So it's like I can run ideas by her, you know, like she helps me in a way more than just, you know, having a fat ass and some titties, right? That's, you can buy that, you know what I'm saying? You can buy that shit, but like, that's not somebody you want to see. I mean, whatever. That's not what you want to focus on when you're picking a mate. You know what I'm saying? You don't focus on ass and titties when picking a mate. You know, like someone you want to be with. You know, you'll fuck yourself up. I made that mistake before. I focused on ass and titties with someone I thought I wanted to be with, and that's all she had to offer was ass and titties, man. And it's like, sure, I like ass and titties as much as the next guy. That doesn't, you know, like you want somebody to, you know, it's not the only thing, you know what I'm saying? I know I might sound like a girl right now, but it's just not the only thing, man. But yeah, she's hot. Shout out from Antarctica, polar ice caps, Eskimos in training. You guys. Yo, what up? From London. What up, London? All these questions, I'm just trying to find out about water retention. If you're drinking a lot of water, you won't retain as much because your body will be like, well, get the signal. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, we getting enough water? Cool. Let's go into a flushing mode. In fact, we're getting more water than we need, so let's flush some of it out. When your body's getting enough water, it doesn't feel compelled to retain it. Are high starchy carbs when dieting, like oats and potatoes, good? You know what, man? All you need to do to lose weight is be in a caloric deficit. That's all you need. I mean, like, there's other factors too, like your hormones, how much you sleep. You have to sleep. You have to sleep too. You got to sleep too. I mean, I'm being simplistic when I say that, right? Because you have to get enough sleep, otherwise your hormone levels drop. You know, 8 to 9 hours, man. If you're not getting the 8 hours of sleep, then you're not getting as much. You're not making the progress. You're not making the optimal amount of progress. You can still make progress, but you're not making the most. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, Arnold only fucking slept 6 hours a day." Yeah, man, but Arnold was fucking injecting his testosterone. All right, you gotta fucking make it. You gotta produce it, and in order to do that, you need to get enough sleep. I'll be like, "Yo, 50 Cent said he only sleeps like 4 hours a day, man." He's also a sociopath, man. It affects your emotions. It affects if you don't get enough sleep, it also affects the amount of serotonin and dopamine that your brain produces. Those who don't know, serotonin and dopamine are the feeling they cause feelings of happiness and euphoria. In fact, that's what you really feel when you smoke weed. Your brain secretes a lot of fucking serotonin and dopamine, and it makes you fucking feel good. That's why people like getting high, man. Because it's that dopamine. That dopamine. That serotonin. Hey man, it's serotonin. It's dopamine making me feel great. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you're not getting enough sleep, you won't be able to. Your brain will stop naturally producing serotonin and dopamine. So you'll be people go into depression for not getting enough sleep. Like it's a clinical thing. Such as I only sleep 4 hours. You only need 6 hours of sleep. I only need 4 hours of sleep. Sleep when you're dead. You gotta love life more than you. I hate that fucking video where the guy says you gotta want success more than you want sleep. Yo, without sleep, you're not gonna be successful, man. Fuck out of here. That's why the dude who said that shit is fat. That's why, cause he ain't getting enough sleep. Plan on going to Sweden sometime? We need to do a motherfucking Euro tour. Somebody says, what size are your arms? Hold up. Let's see, man. Let's do this shit right now. I'll take any flimsy excuse to measure my arms. Oh, they look a little small. What we got? Damn, just under 17 and a half. Just under 17 and a half. About 17 and a half. About 17 and a half. I'll take any flimsy ass excuse to measure my motherfucking arms. How do I get a six pack? I only got four and I've been training for a year. The probably two you're missing are the lower ones, and that's because you're not thin enough. You probably have them, you just probably cover with a little thin layer of fat you need to cut. You need to cut. Euro tour, yo, Euro tour. Yo, me and white boy Brian, we gonna go on a Euro tour. How'd you get into the fitness industry? Man, when I was in college, that was a part-time job I had. When I was in school, I was a personal trainer. Started at age 19. I've been on it ever since. Would you ever have a threesome? Yeah, I've done that before. It's overrated though. I think it's overrated. Because like it's an experience you should have. But I don't know. Like I think one-on-one sex is a little better. Just because you can be more passionate with that person. More intimate. Maybe I'm just a motherfucking bitch though. Who is Jane D? You asking all these freaking questions. Why are you getting so freaky? I bet it's a dude. Has someone ever paid you for sex? Nah. Would you do gay for pay? Nah. Nah. Nothing against Nothing against homosexuals. It's just, it's not. I don't need money. Like, I got money. Fucking balling out here. Uh, bro, I can't even point to Scandinavia on the map. My geography, my Euro geography, is not what it should be. Shout out from UK, you the realest. What up? What up? What up? What up, UK? I love it out there, man. Did you build up to 2 gallons a day? Otherwise, are you peeing every 10 minutes? I don't. I mean, yo, you guys. Listen, I see you commenting before, man. I fuck with you. You my man. So I'm just gonna say this to everybody. Not, I don't want to single you out. If you ain't never drunk 2 gallons, if you have never drank 2 gallons of water in a day, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't make these assumptions like you just know, hey, you won't be peeing that much. That's gonna kill you. You're gonna get water intoxication. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I mean that in the best way. Right? That's why we're here. We're here to try to find out what the fuck we talking about. You're here to try to find out what the fuck you're talking about. If you don't know, I mean, like, yo, you don't know. You ain't never done it. It's not that. It's not the severity of the urine. It's not gonna be. You're not gonna pee as frequently as you think. It's not a big deal, bro. Should I do a caloric deficit if I'm trying to lose muscle? If I'm trying to lose, if I'm trying to gain muscle while I lose a little fat? Yo, don't do that. Don't try to do both at once, man. Playing yourself. You're hustling backwards. It's active futility. Get as lean as you want to get first, then start building muscle. That's what I'm saying. I mean, still work out, still lift weights though. Because you might, I mean, still lift weights. There's no reason, unless it's your fucking rest week, there's no reason for a man to not be lifting weights or doing some sort of resistance training. How can you even call yourself a man if you're not fucking doing pull-ups? Can you make some videos on how to cook easy meals? I think I have some. I have some, man. Check out my cooking video. I'm coming out with some more though. I'm coming out with some more. There might be a cookbook in the works. I might have broke some news right there. You know what I'm saying? But she said, "Shit, I haven't left because I keep getting hung up on your wisdom." I saw you. You follow me on Instagram, and you told me that you made a video on YouTube, and you mentioned me. I have not had a chance to check it out yet, but I will. Do you recommend drinking some green tea and coconut oil before your workout? Yeah, I think I've said that in videos. I like to take T-Rex before the workout, but that's only because they pay me to take it. But it also is it's good shit though. Good shit. I mean, look how lean I am. All-time favorite exercise? Just one move? If I had to pick just one move, I think I would be deadlifts. If I had to pick just two moves, it would be deadlifts and dips. And if you let me get three, no, it'd be deadlifts and muscle ups because there's a kind of a dip in there. So it'd be deadlifts and muscle ups. Yeah. If I, if you just did deadlifts and muscle ups, I'm sure you'd get some progress. It's not the optimal thing to do, but I'm sure you'd make progress. You'd make leg gains, your body, you'd be strong. Somebody do that. Somebody only do deadlifts and muscle ups for a year. Let's see what happens. I predict you'll make gains. Can you show us your tattoos? They look awesome. That's where you're wrong. Because I got these when I was younger and smaller. It's like, look how this used to be my whole shoulder. Now I got it when I was 17. It doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. My mom picked it out. That's why I got it. It was my 17th birthday gift. This one I was like 19. My mom picked this one out, and it was like it took up my whole arm. But like now it's small. This means something. I'm not gonna tell you though. Can teens do your workout plans? Yeah, man. Why? What? Like everybody, can teens do this? Can teens do that? Yes. Nothing's gonna stunt your growth, man. Nothing but fucking steroids is gonna stunt your growth. Relax. You guys are fucking relax. Yo, you kids are fucking spazzes. Hell yeah, you can. You go to any fucking high school football team. Like you go down to Texas, them big ass kids. Those kids are fucking lifting weights, man. On the football teams, American football teams, they're lifting weights. Or just your high school gym has a fucking weight room. My high school had a weight room. Your high school has a weight room because you're supposed to lift weights. There's nothing wrong with that. That's like the first piece of bro science. That's bro science started the first time someone said lifting weights was going to stunt your growth. In all of human history, there's never been any evidence that even suggests that was a fact. But people think that because a lot of guys who lift weights a lot are short. But they're not short because they lift weights. They lift weights because they're short. Right? That's the way they can still get girls, right? I know this guy, he's real short, but he's fucking swole, man. His girl's so fine. Oh, or even like look at the video I posted yesterday, man, Turbo. And Turbo's, he's a short guy, man. He's a little fella, man. His girl, man, she's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just a skinny short guy or a fucking fat short guy, you think he'd be with a chick who looks like that? Fuck out of here. How many eggs do you eat a day? I don't eat eggs every day. There was a point where I was eating 8 eggs a day. But yeah, man, oh, the cholesterol's gonna kill you. You sound like a bitch. Do you eat the yolk? Yeah, man, eat the food. Don't play with it. Listen, people think that cholesterol is bad for you. It's based on what's called the lipid hypothesis. It was just what that is, a hypothesis that a doctor put out in like the fucking turn of the century, and he hypothesized that cholesterol will block arteries leading to heart attacks or heart disease. That hypothesis has been debunked on so many occasions. In fact, if your testosterone intake is low, your testosterone intake is low. Cholesterol is actually considered a steroid, like literally considered a steroid. It helps build. You can't build testosterone without. Your body will not make testosterone without cholesterol. So like a lot of people when they go on cholesterol drugs, or if they're like the doctor says, oh, you got to put your cholesterol levels lower, and they get them too low, their testosterone levels plummet as well, and they have to start doing testosterone therapy. You know, that androgel shit. Motherfuckers have to put on their armpits, and then they can't like be around women or children when that shit is on. You know. Oh shit. Are calisthenics more difficult being tall? Yes. Let me tell you why. You ever I'll give you a quick example. If you balance a broomstick on your hand, it's going to be a lot harder than balancing a roll of quarters on your hand because it's taller, even though they're the same width, they have the same radius. They're longer. The center of gravity is different. So just a handstand is different. And even if if you can do a handstand, like I can do a handstand with my legs straight, but if I bend my legs, it's a little easier because my center of gravity is better. And not only that, it's like when you're doing a pull-up or a muscle-up, your arms are longer. They have to travel a longer distance. Your body has to travel a longer distance for the pull up and the fucking pull down. Like, not to take anything away from Junior, he's fucking, like, pound for pound, he's stronger than me. Junior Turbo, pound for pound, he's stronger than me, right? But he has to, if I travel the distance he does on a muscle up, I'd be doing half reps. I'd only have to come down here. You know what I'm saying? But that's not to take nothing away from him. He's still stronger than me, pound for pound. Real talk. I mean, I can lift more weights for him, but like I said, pound for pound, he's stronger. When I weighed as much as him, I couldn't fuck. I was a kid, but I couldn't do what he did. So yeah, the taller you are, the more you weigh, all affects calisthenics. Man, is the triceps important to work on if you want big arms? That's how he typed it. That's not just me reading it. Yes, the triceps is bigger part of your arms. Like, check me out. Look at my arm. The triceps is called tricep because it has 3 heads. So I got a mosquito bite right here. Anyway, it's 3 parts. You know what I'm saying? 3 parts of the tricep. The bicep is bicep bi meaning 2. Right, so it has this part and then this little muscle in here. You can't really see because I'm not as cut as I need to be right now. But it's 2 parts. The tricep is just a bigger part of it. It takes up more space in your arm. And there's just more. It's more mass. It's more massive than your fucking bicep. So yeah, man, you got to work on both. You can't just work on biceps and expect your arms to be big. How can I? All right. I'm just answering questions quick because we only got time. How can I increase my squat more? You know what? A better way to answer it. I don't want to use all the 10 minutes, the last few minutes on that question. Just get a book on Amazon called Squat Every Day. Yep, Squat Every Day. It's an ebook. Yo, Big Brandon, does calisthenics make you stronger than weightlifting? There are a lot of arguments. It's like there's different kinds of strength, right? Like it's different kinds of strength. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, I would go into that if I had more time, but like, listen, for building your body up, there's nothing better than weights because you can manipulate the resistance. Calisthenics is good, but it's a different kind. It's just different. You know, it's just different. I wouldn't say it's better or worse. I would just say it's different to make for. It's just different, bro. I do both because they're different. You know what I'm saying? I want to get the benefits from each. I don't understand why people why everyone is so eager to pledge their allegiance to one method. I just don't get it. Yo, should I only do weight? Yo, I only do weights. I only do calisthenics. I only do yoga. I only do CrossFit. Why? Why would you deliberately place limitations on the kind of training you do? I don't get it. I don't get it why everybody's so eager to pledge their allegiance to a certain kind of training. Haagen-Dazs is the best ice cream ever. Yeah, hands down. Ben & Jerry's, this shit is too sweet, man. They put too much motherfucking, it's just too sweet. Haagen-Dazs, man, they make it right. It's a sophisticated flavor, all right? Ben & Jerry's, man, that's for children. That's why they got little cartoons on the cover. Because for kids, Haagen-Dazs is sophisticated flavor, man. For a more mature taste. But y'all didn't see this coming. It was frozen. I was waiting for that to melt this whole time. My refrigerator cold as ice. What's cooler than cool? Ice cold. Who are your role models? Jay-Z, James Bond, Michael Jordan. People be like, oh, wait a minute, James Bond is a fictional character. Yeah. Why can't your role models be fictional characters? Why not? I know James Bond just as well as I know Michael Jordan. Right? He might as well be fictional too. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't anticipate us ever meeting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, I had met him once. I was at basketball camp, but it wasn't a real meeting, you know. All right, Jay-Z. James Bond is about as real as Jay-Z is, you know what I'm saying? Because he's not somebody I can call up and fake, you know. So those people, I think to myself, when I'm going through something, I never really had a mentor growing up. You know what I'm saying? Or ever. Like, so like I kind of just think to myself, yo, how would Jay-Z handle this situation? What would Jigga do? You know, I'm getting one of them like I had one of those bands at one point that WW WWJD. But mine didn't stand for what would Jesus do. You know what I'm saying? It was what would Jigga do? You know, what would James Bond do? Or what would Jordan do? I honestly, that's how I think, man. That's how I think. What the fuck? How would James Bond handle this situation? And then if I do that, it usually turns out right. What are your thoughts on the Warrior Diet? It's a good book. Check it out. I don't want to waste all the time. It's a good book. Check it out. It depends on what your goals are. Do you recommend creatine? Yeah, take creatine. Whatever, it's fine. You know, it's a little overrated, but it's fine. If I do full body workouts, how many exercises I do to body part? And one or two you should do. Should I get sore? I don't know. Soreness is not necessarily a good indication of whether you had a good workout or not. You know, because I don't get sore anymore. I just don't get sore anymore ever, no matter what I do. Do you like Dragon Ball Z? Nah, man. I don't watch cartoons because I'm an adult. But it's nothing against you if you watch it. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I just got shit to do. I don't really even watch TV, honestly, man. I'm so glad that American football season hasn't started yet and basketball season is over. This is the time of the year that I'm most productive in between those two. Because the only thing I really watch is news and sports. Any fitness mentors? Oh yeah, there's a guy named Bill Phillips in the '90s. He was my man. He was somebody I looked up to. It's somebody I learned a lot from. You know, like I read his books. Yeah, man. If anybody, it's him, Bill Phillips. All right, man. I'm gonna answer a few. I'm gonna just rapid fire a few questions these last few minutes. If my fucking computer would refresh. Yo, you still here? Oh, baby, I see you, baby. Yo, I need to find some musicians for my band. Any tips? Yeah, Craigslist. Craigslist. Tribulus. Waste some money? Yeah, leave that shit alone. I mean, whatever. It's not that much money. Try it out. You know, maybe you'll find it beneficial. You know. Is your goal to help people achieve their goals in fitness or every aspect of life? Yeah, I mean that's what like I think like I found my groove, man, as a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it seems as if people like my message resonates with people, you know, or the way I deliver it. You know, it resonates with people. It seems like, you know, at least a certain segment of the population. So I'm just and I get a lot of joy out of that, like teaching, helping other people, like tell me that I help them achieve their goals or I help them in some aspect of their life, man. I don't know. It's just different. It's like it means something to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had nobody helping me, man. Nobody helped me. Nobody gave a fuck. What's my favorite song? Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. I also like the Jackson 5 version a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Action 5 version is a better song, but Bill Withers is still my favorite. There's a difference between the best and my favorite. You understand what I'm saying? But yo, Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. I have another channel that I almost never update. It's just a music, and you can see a fucking video of me playing the guitar while my homegirl Lorraine sung that song, man. It's beautiful, man. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Yeah, probably a good place to end it. What would BBC do? Yo, if I make a wristbands like Elliot, like the strength camp joint, Elliot gave me this yesterday. For those who just turned, I was kicking it with Elliot. He gave me this. If I made a wristbands that say WWBBCD, would you get them? Would you get them? If I made them up, would you get them, man? What would Big Brandon Carter do? Cause you might that I mean that could get you in some precarious situations, bro. But I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. Let me know if y'all want me to get them shits, man. Let me know. All right, man. This is about time to end it. 2 hours. 2 hours. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Listen, the boot camps are back this weekend. Boot camp's coming back. Story of Queens. We're gonna be behind the goddamn pull-up bars. We're gonna do the boot camp, man. We're gonna be killing. It's gonna be fun. Uh, what else? Ebook should be out by the end of this month. I know I said that last month, but writing a book is hard. So anyway, I'll let y'all, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. All right.